What's up, guys? I went for a run this morning. I'm feeling pumped. So now I've got some tips and tricks for you. So for anybody who's been a fan of my channel for pretty much any period of time, you know that I'm a big fan of accessibility. I love being able to just whip my phone out and shoot something that you can upload. It's as simple as that. But sometimes you don't have access to the best software like Premiere Pro, Final Cut, even iMovie. So what do you do when you need to make those cool looking transitions to transfer the audience from one scene to another? So for instance, we could be talking right now and all of a sudden I want to go outside, but that would just feel kind of abrupt, right? If I just went boom, and we're outside. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 easy to do transitions that you can just do just simply by adding 2 clips together. No fancy cutting and pasting and styles and downloading different plugins and bullshit like that. All you need is your camera and your hands. Who knew? It's that simple. So here we go. For transition 1, it's a very simple cover to black and then open up in a different scene. Now what I mean by that is simply if you just cover the lens like that, and you can easily do it with your phone, just simply like that. That fades the entire scene into darkness, like that. Knocked my camera while doing that. The only thing you really have to watch out for is if you're using automatic exposure, it might brighten it up a little bit, but ultimately it's all going to go black, so you'll be fine. First one, fade to black, let's go. See, just like that, we're now in a completely different place. It is an amazingly easy transition to make, and it adds more of an incentive, so you could just be like, okay, yeah, and now we're going to go to the shops. And you're there, see? It's pretty simple. And just for the record, I'm not actually using a tripod or any kind of glide cam, hence why it's a little bit bumpy. See? Amateur, it's easy. Alright, so transition number 2 is going to be super simple, right? Same thing again, but rather than covering the lens, you want to make everything look a certain color. And you can do that pretty easily. Let me show you. Let's just say you want to transition from this nice neighborly shot to something else. How can you do that? Easy. Look up. See, it's all one color, and then all of a sudden I'm going to pan down, and now we're in an abandoned parking lot. See, it's super simple. There's nothing more to it. All you have to watch out for is your exposure. Just make sure that it's roughly the same sort of color, and the quicker you go up and down, I'm out of breath already. The quicker you go up and down, the more natural it's going to look. So you're not just holding on one color and then switching to another if it's a little bit off. And of course you have to watch out for clouds if you are using the sky. Little things like that, but that's kind of obvious. Next one, again, super simple, right? So you can see that I'm in this weird kind of neighborhood, right? Okay, watch this. And now I'm like near a bush. I don't know where the fuck. Okay, this is a stupid location. Hang on, one more time. In the middle of a high street, yeah, why not? That's the best choice for audio. So that one's actually super simple to do as well. All you have to do, get your camera and swish. When you swish, cut the scene there in the middle of the swish. How many times can you say swish without it sounding weird? Swish, 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 swish. And all you do, when you want to start up a new scene, swish again the same direction if you can. Try and plan your shots ahead. When you swish, cut again in the middle, and it will just seem nice and seamless. Pretty cool. Number 4 is pretty simple as well, right? You can see this sketchy little mattress, right? So what I'm going to do is climb on top without really killing myself. And all you got to do, you can see there's just a lamppost in front of me, and all of a sudden I'm in some sketchy little. Don't actually like the look of this. I feel like I'm going to get mugged or raped. I think we'll head back this way for now. So that one, again, super simple. What you got to do, cut just when you're about to hit the floor and your feet come into position, and then cut again when you're jumping from something else and about to land. It will just seem seamless. More often than not, the audience won't be able to tell. If anything, it's the audio that's going to give you away, so you just have to pay attention and make sure that one clip isn't ridiculously louder than the other. Okay, this is a stupid location. Hang on, one more time. In the middle of a high street, yeah, why not? That's the best choice for audio. And now I'm like near a bush. I don't know where the fuck. Okay, this is a stupid location. Hang on, one more time. In the middle of a high street, yeah, why not? That's the best choice for audio. One more time. Hang on, one more time. In the middle of a high street. Okay, and I really need to get a wider lens because you can't ever see me when I do shots like that. Try that one again. Hang on. Okay, so the final transition is where you just saw it. Simply walking into a scene can be one of the most cinematic feeling things and really engaging. You don't even think about it, right? You don't think, oh, that was a cool transition, I wonder how we did that. It's just, it feels natural. But most people don't even think about it. They just cut clips and that's it. If you plan ahead, just put your camera there, walk into the scene like I just did, sit down. It feels engaging. It feels like I'm sitting down and you're sitting opposite me, like we're actually going to be able to communicate. Again, most people don't even think about it, but you can do this with every single device that you own. The cheeseburger wasn't part about it, I was just hungry, so. It might just be me, but like, has Burger King got really bad the last couple of years? Like, I'd rather go to McDonald's, which is like literally there, than come here. It just doesn't feel fresh anymore. It feels like some shitty made burger. Right, so there we have it. Those are your 5 transitions. I want to see everybody in the comment section tell me what you thought of them. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I love your faces. Be sure to subscribe, leave a like and all the rest of it, and I will see you tomorrow. And I never actually finished eating my burger. I just wanted to reframe the shot. Do that and then ketchup. Thanks.